Hello traders, this is Dion. Welcome to my channel. Alright, so this video is not going to be that long. I just wanted to give you a tip on the single candle order blocks. Okay, if you don't know what a single candle order block, there's already a video on I already made a video on a single candle order block, but in the next few days I'm going to make a more simpler one on a single candle order blocks, because some of you are still asking for one. Okay, you know that I'm a really big fan of single candle order blocks for obvious reasons, and yeah. Okay, so like you already know that when you're looking for a point of interest, this is a downtrend, by the way. It's a clear downtrend. You are trying to sell in a premium zone, okay, meaning when you draw your Fibonacci retracement, you have to sell when the price goes through that 0.5 level or 50% level. Okay, so from your high, this is a change of character, so that is the high and this is the low. Okay, this is the low because it took out this inducement here, so this was confirmed as a low. All right, so that is the high, and then you draw it all the way to that low there. Now here's a problem that you might encounter. Okay, we already know that you have to draw your point of interest on an order block, but also the market reacts to fair value gaps. Okay, now here's a situation where you've already gone through that equilibrium level. You have already passed your equilibrium level. You've already gone above it. The market is reacting to this fair value gap here. This is not an order block here. Okay, this is not a POI we are looking for, because this has already been mitigated. These candles are within this. Let me just draw it out so that people can see. Okay, I'm talking about this candle here, and then those inside candles. So this was already mitigated, okay, right here, so we can't even pay attention to that, and we are only looking for something that is above this 50% level. Okay, so this is the candle that we are looking for. This is your POI. Okay, this is our POI right here. Draw it out like that. That's the POI, because it has a fair value gap below it. Now here's a situation where the market doesn't go all the way to your point of interest there, but it just plays around this fair value gap and then starts going to the downside. Okay, now I want you to focus just on this area here. I hope you can see anything with taking a trade on. So like I said, I'm a very big fan of single candle order blocks. Okay, so here the single candle order block that we are talking about is this candle right here. Okay, now some of you some of the messages that I receive when you draw out on your chart, when you draw out your single candle order blocks, some of you still expect the market to just confirm that single candle order block immediately. Like this green candle here was just supposed to drop down, okay, and close below this black candle here, confirming this as a single candle order block. So for some of that, maybe you haven't yet watched my video on single candle order blocks. When we say single candle order blocks, we're just saying that the previous candle's high here, okay, this is a downtrend, so we are looking for bearish single candle order block. Okay, so the previous candle's high there was swept. Have you seen how there's just a wick above there? Okay, let me remove the Fibonacci retracements. Okay, so the market just opened, went up, and then the body went down, closed below the opening price there. Okay, so this right here, this high was just swept. This high right there was just swept, and then the market closed just below it. Okay, now that doesn't make this candle a single candle order block. What makes this a single candle order block now, just for confirmation, is when a candle closes below there with a full body. So this candle right here confirmed this as a single candle order block. All right, so when this is confirmed as a single candle order block, you can draw this out like this. Okay, can see clearly. Okay, we are good. You can draw it out like that. Okay, just like that. Okay, so here you can take your sell. Okay, you can look for a sell setup. You don't just because the market touched this level doesn't mean you should just take your trade. You should just take your sell trades here. No, it doesn't work like that. You have to zoom in. This is the 30-minute chart, so I'm still using my 1-minute chart, but you can also use the 5-minute chart, even the 2-minute chart, but I just like the 5 and the 1-minute chart. I don't like anything in between So okay, we'll just use the 1-minute chart to show you what's happening. All right, we go all the way back. All the way back. It's a long way back. Okay, right here. Right here. So this is where the market came back for a what? For a retest. So this is what you do. Okay, I already gave you 2 setups. Okay, there's one that you need. I gave you 2 entry setups that you need. Okay, a single candle order block, we can also use it in if you're trying to make aggressive entries. Okay, I do that quite a lot. So yeah, okay, so you need an entry setup with inducement or an entry setup without inducement. Here you can clearly see there was way too much inducement. So yeah, so if we are considering what we've already learned with entry setups, you can clearly see it made a change of character. Okay, the market made it. In fact, this was where it made a change of character right here. Okay, right there. So guys, it's all about patience. Okay, because once you see the market going all the way down, you feel like the market is running away from you. Okay, when it's literally not running away from you. Okay, so now you were not going to take a trade somewhere here. Okay, let me just stress that here you are going to take a trade on the retest. Okay, so whatever was happening within this leg here has nothing to do with you, because when you go back to the 30 minutes chart, this was just another, there was a green candle and then there were other candles that came up, but this retest is where you are trying to take a trade. This is where you are trying to look for a sell setup. Okay, so all right, let's do this. When you draw your Fibonacci from that high there, I'm trying to show you like the sell opportunities that you can get just from this. Okay, just from this. Even if you miss certain setups, the problem is you are trying to be greedy with these things. This is why you don't see the market in its clear form, okay, because we are trying to just jump into the trade. All right, so you can clearly see this is the equilibrium, and after the equilibrium, where is our first decision of POI? That is your decision of POI right there. Okay, this is your decisional POI right here. That's your POI. Okay, so if you entered here, for some of you who scalp like me, if you entered and then put your stop loss above there, okay, and then maybe take some profits, but I always take some profits when it reaches the risk to reward ratio of 3. Yeah, so you can even take your final profits right here if you want. Okay, but here we are not talking about take profits or whatever. I'm just showing you some of the setups that you can get just within this small period, this small time frame. Okay, so here you could have taken a trade, okay, and then after this there's that single candle order block. Okay, I like single candle order blocks. This black candle right here, okay, this black candle right here would have given you, let's see, right there. Okay, this would have given you something to work with. You could have taken your sell there, okay, and even if you missed your sell here, again I can see another one here, this black candle again. This was a single candle order block right here. Okay, everything, all of this is happening within this POI, this single candle order block on the 30-minute time frame. Okay, this was another trading opportunity that you would have utilized. Okay, so if you are a scalper like me, you could have gotten away with some quick profits here. But if you are trying to hold, you can see the market went up again. So here, let me remove this. So this was a break of structure here. This is under the 1-minute time frame. Okay, so this is a break of structure right here. Okay, I'll just mark it like that. Okay, there's your break of structure. So when you draw this out again from that high to the low like that, again you start looking for sell setups. You start looking for a POI after the what? So this is your POI right here. This is your first POI. This one here, this is under the 1-minute time frame. Okay, you draw this out like that, okay. If you entered right here, your stop loss was going to be hit right here. There's no need of you starting to move your stop loss all the way up there, like come on. Okay, just let your stop loss be hit, be out, and then start looking for something else. Okay, after this POI, where is your extreme POI? Okay, just ask yourself that. There is your extreme POI right there. Okay, if you don't know how to find points of interest, I already have a video on that. This is your extreme POI. Okay, That's your extreme. So here you are going to take a loss. Okay, you are going to take that loss here. There's no need of you running away from that loss. Just let that stop loss be hit and then look for a new sell setup. Here you could have had a good sell setup here. Okay, right here you take that. For some of us who are just scalpers, you could have taken some profits here. This is a risk reward ratio of 3, and then you can see this big drop down there. Okay, this right here, this is under 1 minute time frame, but look at this risk to reward ratio. If you took more profits here, this is a risk to reward ratio of 10. Now when you go to your 30-minute time frame, this is your 30-minute time frame. Okay, for some of you that really have a lot of patience for holding trades, this is a risk to reward ratio of 24, which is good. Okay, which is good. It's actually 25. Okay, so guys, I was just trying to give you something that you need to be focusing on. Okay, this is not about take profits or whatever. It's about this candle right here. This candle right here. Let me remove this chalk and whatever is here. It's about this candle right here. All the things that we were doing under the 1 minute time frame was within this single candle order block right here. Okay, you can clearly see there was a candle that went up. Okay, but this single candle order block was confirmed when the market dropped like this, closing below here. Okay, so you can use this single candle order block just like that. All right, the market, especially for most of you that are not comfortable trading fair value gaps, even me, I'm really skeptical about fair value gaps. I would rather trade right into the into the order block. Yeah, I'm still not used to fair value gaps. They of course the market reacts to them a lot of times, but I'm just good with order blocks, especially single candle order blocks. So guys, if you are new to this channel, please consider subscribing. I just wanted to give you some tips on single candle order blocks. Expect a video on single order blocks in a few days. Yeah, so thank you for watching. Happy trading.